Hello students, today we are going to do a trip to the beach lesson plan. We're going to talk about how much it costs to go to the beach, and we're going to use math to solve for our answers. So to start, we're going to do a few things. First, I'm going to have all the students gather into groups of 4, so if you can sit at the pods of 4 so you can work together. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to First, we're going to pick a location. This here is, we're going to talk about which beach we're going to. And we're going to talk about a meeting location. So if your groups want to decide to meet at the local Starbucks, we can say, let's meet at Starbucks. And we're going to go to which beach? Let's say we'll go to Malibu Beach. Now what I want you to do is I want you to figure out the miles from Starbucks to Malibu. So you can get out your iPads and you're going to type in Starbucks and get the address. So the first address we're going to find is Starbucks. So you're going to type this into your iPads, and you're going to type Starbucks near me. Perfect. The closest Starbucks near us where our group can meet is at 1921 North Rose Avenue. Oops. And we're going to try to go to Zuma Beach. So let's find the address for Zuma Beach, Malibu. And the directions for that are the address, excuse me, is Zuma Beach, Malibu, California. So the address, to get from this location to this location, you're going to use your Google Maps. You're going to type in the 2 addresses. Once you get those addresses, you're going to find out how many miles it is. So go ahead and plug that into your iPads. Perfect. So to get from here to here, it's going to be 27.2 miles. 27.2 miles. But what we have to think about is, when you're making a trip to the beach, it's not just one way, it's 2 ways. So we have to drive 27.2 miles there and 27.2 miles back. So what we can do is we can add these 2 together. Perfect. So let's add these together. Keep the decimal in line. 2 plus 2 is 4. 7 plus 7 is 14. Carry the 1. So it's 54.4 miles round trip. Perfect. So we have the first thing done. We picked a location, and we understood that it's going to be 54.4 miles. Next thing we're going to do, go ahead and take all that, write it down. I'll give you a second. Perfect. And we're going to clear the page. Next thing we need to do is we're going to rent a car. Number 2, rent. So I want you all to get out your iPads, go into the Google search bar, and look for renting a car. So as a group, you should decide which car you want to rent. So there's 4 of you. If you guys have a discussion about it and you can't think of something, try to figure out a fair way to pick a car between the 4 of you. So it looks like this group has picked a car. They're going to choose a mid-size sedan, and the rental cost for 1 day is $65, no tax. Also, you need to make sure you need to note how many miles per gallon your car receives. And according to the website, the car stated that it gets 35 miles per gallon. Perfect. So, we got a car. Now we figured out how many miles per gallon it is. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to calculate how much gas you're going to use for the trip. So we stated that you're going to use 54.4, you're going to travel 54.4 miles. And we're going to divide that by how many miles per gallon you get. So we're going to put this right here. We're going to divide it by 35. So go ahead and plug that into your calculators. I'll take a walk around to make sure you're doing it correctly. How much time? Like 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Nice job. You guys are doing an awesome job. Keep going. Perfect. So you can use your calculators if you need to use them. So hopefully everyone got how many, or 54.4 divided by 38. And we're going to use 1.41 gallons of gas. Okay? And now we're going to do one more thing of math for number 2. And that is to figure out how much the gas is going to cost us. So on an average, right now, gas is costing $3.75 a gallon. And we're going to multiply that by $1 or 1.41 gallons. So this is money, and this is gallons. And let's go ahead and multiply that. Perfect. And that's going to be $5.28 total. So far, in the first thing, we picked the location. We found out how many miles it was going to be away. And now we are calculating the total cost of the gas. Because if you go on a trip to the beach, you have to have a car to get there, and you also have to have money to pay for the gas. So far in total, we've spent $60 for the car. And we've also spent $5.28 for the gas. Perfect. So when we go to the beach, I know you guys don't just like to sit there. I'm sure there's something else you like to do. For example, everyone loves good food. So what I want you to do as a group right now is I want you to decide what you're going to have for breakfast and what you're going to have for lunch. So go ahead and talk that out with your group. So again, we're going to talk about breakfast, and lunch. Nice, you guys are doing great. All right, so let's take this group for an example. This group right here said for breakfast, There's 4 of them, so they're gonna split a dozen donuts. One dozen donuts costs $7.99. But what you need to understand is that that's not just what you pay. You also have to pay a tax. So the tax for Oxnard is 0.0725. So what I want you guys to do now as a group is I want you to calculate the total cost of the donuts. So go ahead and get started in your comp books. So $7.99 times 0.0725 equals 59 cents. So we have to add the total plus 59 cents. So $7.99 plus 59 cents. 9 plus 9 is 8, carry the 1. 9 plus 5 is 14, plus 1 is 15, carry the 1. So a total of $8.58. So breakfast is $8.58. Go ahead and erase that. So lunch, we're going to go to Pizza Hut, and we're going to get 2 pizzas. So 2 pizzas is $11.99 for 2 pizzas. And we have to multiply that by 0.725. Same thing as we did before, so in your groups, go ahead and calculate that out. Perfect. So, does anyone share what they got? Nice job. You got that right. It is $11.99 times 0.0725 equals 86 cents. So we're going to add that to the total. So $11.99 plus 86 cents. 5, carry the 1, 8, $12.85. So we're going to take the breakfast and we're going to take the lunch and we're going to add them together. So the food is going to cost $20.32. So let's add all that together. So for a total, we've spent $90.60. Excuse me. So you might not think about it like this, but usually when you go to the beach, your parents have to pay for it. So this is about what it costs for you and your family to take a trip to the beach. Now, some of you might not think that that's a lot of money, but that is a lot of money. So let's divide it by 4 now, because there's 4 of you. So for each person, it's going to cost around $22.65. And this is a trip to the beach lesson plan. Thank you.